You can already tell by the title of this video what I'll be talking about today. And yes, you read right. We will be talking about how to handle failure. You see, there has been like 2 to 3 suicidal cases brought to my husband's notice in recent times. And this really baffled me a lot. I got thinking about it and I asked him, what could be the cause of people just wanting to, take their life and give up on life? And his response to me was that, you see, we've been taught to be successful. We were schooled to become great and to be successful, but we have never been taught how to handle failure. And this is why people tend to, give up on life whenever they have little challenges here and there. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Christina Kelvin. If you're new here, I say welcome. And for my returnees, my subscribers, I say thank you so very much for tuning in and for hanging around. I do not take your support for granted. So let's jump right into what we have for today. You see, the major reason why people want to just say, okay, I'm done here, I'm no longer interested in life, feel so sad about they are going through, is because they have little knowledge about how to handle failure. You see, life is all about processes, and it is what people want you to see that you will know about them. There is no successful human being on earth that does not have a failure story one way or the other. It's just your attitude towards what exactly do we even call failure? Oh, you have an expectation in mind and that expectation is not met, then you see yourself as a failure. Or probably because as a student you prepared, you read well for an exam and you didn't pass that exam, then you feel like, oh, I failed. Is that what you think failure is all about? You see, for me and to my own perspective, I believe that life is all about processes. And I don't want you to jump into conclusion. I want you to, follow me and let me explain to you what I mean by life is in processes. And there is always a going through in life. My process will be different from yours because those that are tied to me and those that are tied to you are different. Your process will be different from mine because those that are tied to you and where you are going to is different from where I'm going to. But the major reason why tag some things as fail, or probably you tag yourself as being a failure, is because you start comparing your own going through with another going through. Our going through can never be the same, but social media has lied so much to us and has made us to believe that life should follow a particular pattern. And you see, life is in processes. The same way we have success as part of the journey of life, so also we have failure. And to me, as I've said, failure is actually not what we think it is. Because you are disappointed over not having your expectation met doesn't mean you are a failure. Alright? So, and the truth of the matter is, nobody will sit behind the camera as I'm seated right now and be telling you their failure stories. No one will do that. Everything we see on social media is 90% success stories. No one will tell you what goes down behind their doors, behind closed doors, what happened. So don't feel, see, there's a whole lot of pressure here and there. And the major reason why there's this too much pressure is because people come around to post their success stories and talk little about their going through. So enjoy your going through and put your results out to be celebrated. Don't see yourself as, oh, Bola is doing this and is excelling, but here I am, I'm struggling. It is your going through and that is your process. So enjoy it. Don't, because of your process and because of your going through, see yourself as a failure or think you are failing. You are not. What you tag as failure or what you tag as failing is actually not. It is not. It's just because social media has lied to us, and that is why you think you are failing, or probably because you are not doing well. You are actually doing well. Pat yourself and tell yourself you are doing well. You are actually doing well. I remember this man, Thomas Edison, the person that invented light bulb. He tried 999 times. He kept failing each time he tried, and the 999 times it eventually worked, and he was interviewed and asked, why did you keep trying even when you were not getting the results you so desired? I mean, even when you are failing at what you are doing. The man said that he didn't see himself failing, but he rather saw himself learning another way of not doing that particular thing. And eventually here we are. We have light bulbs here and there, all thanks to him. Hadn't been, he has given up and say, oh no, I'm not going again, I'm a failure, I'm not doing this, I'm tired. And that is how we wouldn't have been enjoying the light bulb we have today. But he kept trying, and he said to himself that he has learned 999 ways of not doing it. Have you ever thought of things like that? Have you ever thought of like that? Like, oh, probably you have an expectation to life. I remember when I failed CHM 101 on campus, sincerely speaking. See, chemistry is one of my best subjects while I was in secondary school. It's a course I love so much. That is the truth. But I don't know how it happened. I failed it on campus, and the fear of me even telling my parents and telling my dad that I failed the course. How will I even explain to them? The fear of how to tell my parents what my friends are thinking about me got me so much. And the fact that I didn't see myself as not excelling in that course. I have high expectations for, and of course, my first semester on campus, I have so much expectation, and I just see that expectation being smashed to the ground. It really gets so much to me, and I felt like, oh no, how am I going to forge ahead? What am I going to do in my life? And I struggled so much. I felt so bad about myself. It was indeed painful, but God sent an angel to me in person of a senior colleague. And this person actually, not because the person failed that course, but the person actually saw me through, gave me tips, encouraged me, and helped me through, tutored me and all. And when I got to part 4, I encountered a lady that had the same issue. This lady is actually brilliant, but it happened that she didn't know the tactics of doing things on that particular campus, and she failed the course. And because I went through such, I was able to walk her through what she was going through. You see, when you are going through something, see the positive of it. Don't see it as though, oh no, you are a failure. Don't see it as though God is preparing you for a greater place. God is preparing you for a place whereby you will encourage someone, or you will be of help to someone that is going through the same. If you didn't experience that thing, you won't be a good encourager, because you won't feel how it is to actually be dealing with that particular matter. I remember this popular woman, Joyce Meyer. If she did not have an abusive experience, there's no how she would talk so much about being abused and getting out of an abusive relationship. But because she had the experience and she was able to come out of it cleanly, she can boldly proclaim that it is possible for you to be abused and at the same time come out of it. So never see yourself as a failure. Never see enjoy your going through. Enjoy your process. If you have this mindset, then even when you experience disappointment here and there, you will not fall into depression. Okay, so now I'll be giving us 5 points on how to successfully handle failure. Number one thing is that accept it. Accept the emotions. The same way you accepted success and you're excited about it, you jump, you talk to your friend, the same attitude you have to success, have such attitude to failure. I don't mean we will fail, but I mean when you encounter a disappointment whatsoever, be it in relationship, be it in marriage, be it in parenting, be it in your business. This little girl you see right here has lost millions. I mean, but of course, I won't sit down and say, now guys, I want to. Of course, I can actually share it. I can share that story with you because we are families and I don't want you to experience what I've experienced. But you know, I've lost millions of naira and here I am. If I didn't tell you, will you know? So please, enough of we trying to compare someone's um present situation with yours. You don't know what that person has gone through. You don't know what that person has been through. So enjoy your process. Life is in process. Enjoy it. So after accepting the emotions that comes with that disappointment, then the second thing you need to do is see failure as a lesson, just like what Thomas Edison did. See it as a lesson. Learn something from it. Pick yourself up and say, okay, if this didn't work, then let me give another approach to it and let me see if it will work. The third thing is that create a map to actually achieve success from that failure story. Yes, it's very possible. Feladuro Toye was asked that what has been his greatest disappointment in business. Has he ever failed in business before? And he said he has failed countless times. You see, great people fail. I will still say it again. So if you see yourself as probably having one difficulty, failing here and there, that means you are destined to be great. All right. If you see yourself failing here and there, that means you are destined to be great. Is a sign that, oh, I'm destined for greatness. So let me keep trying. Don't let me give up. It is only quitters that can never win. Quitters never win, but winners, they don't quit. So keep trying. So now, after drawing a roadmap to success from that failure story, then accept responsibility for that failure. You see, what most of us do, what we often do most of the time is that we see ourselves as we push blame. We don't want to accept responsibility for the failure. I remember when I failed that course at first, CHM 101, I told the person that eventually helped me, I said no, they gave me the score. I actually had 37. So I told the person, I said, they failed me. I can never fail CHM. And the person was like, no, you actually failed CHM. It's not as if they gave you. You failed. It is the score you had that you got. It's not as if they intentionally fail you. So accept responsibility. You know, it has come and it has come. Accept the fact that there are some things you don't do right, and you know, learn from it. And the very last thing for you to do is that keep pushing and keep trying. Never say because I've tried the second time and you will give up. No, don't do that. So if you are able to implement these 5 things, then you won't fall into depression. You will not even see yourself as a failure, not to talk of you now falling into depression. And I hope this video has blessed you. And in case you've experienced disappointment, you know, failure in one time or the other, and you came out of it successfully, I would also like to hear from you how you were able to, you know, come out of it and make a success story out of it. I would like to hear from you in the comment section. So please do well to drop your comments and your opinion about this behind, and let's build a depression-free society together. Let's build a society of love together. All right. So if you've learned 1 or 2 things from this video, do well to subscribe, and please do note that subscription is absolutely free. Subscribe and press the bell beside it so that you get notified each time I drop a new video. Till I come your way next time, keep doing you. Bye.